Good morning, Pat the Warren podcast. This is Matt Warren. It's episode 577. Today is January 9th, 2024. It is a nasty, rainy Tuesday today. Uh, I wanted to give you a I wanted to give you a nice update on our real estate journey. So Megan and I spent pretty much all day Sunday afternoon riding around together, going from house to house to house to duplex to apartment complex. We really went around and we're looking at this list that I had created that was about 25 properties. Uh, Robert Kiyosaki, I heard a podcast. Robert's the one that wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, cash flow, invented the cash flow game. But I heard on one of his early on podcasts where he talks about his mentor when he was a young guy. His mentor told him his challenge is to, if you really want to do this real estate thing right, you need to analyze 100 deals in 90 days and go look at them, where possible. But analyze 100 deals in 90 days. And just doing that will get you in it's a good exercise. It'll get you in the habit of how to run the numbers, where to find the information fast, and have it at the tips of your fingers. So I did that. I had a little stockpile of a stockpile of Zillows that my wife had been texting me of places that she liked, and I had a list of a couple properties I had my eyes on, and I just filled out the spreadsheet. And it was real cool because each row was a different property. So I had like an ongoing list. As we would come across another property, she would just text it to me, and I'd put it into the spreadsheet. Uh, Ultimately, the last number it says, net cash flow per month. Some of them were negative, but some of them were positive. We placed an offer yesterday on one of them, which was a townhome, and we actually got it under contract. It's for $131,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. It's really nice. We went and looked at it on Sunday with the realtor. It's got 2 really nice bedrooms upstairs that are pretty big. It's over in Casey, right near the airport. If you know where the Napa is, it's right behind the Napa on a street called Picadilly. 605 Picadilly. Got it under contract, and we are probably going to close on it here in the next couple of weeks. But it's pretty exciting because that one cash flowed like $300 and some a month after, even after all the debt service. So when you pay the mortgage on it, put 20% down, you pay the mortgage on it, we would still, after taxes and everything, end up with about $300 to put in our pockets every month. It seems like a great investment to me. So that one is exciting, and I also have in there property management fees of 8% of revenue, because that's what our guy is charging us. So that'll be factored in there. But we don't have any lawn maintenance because there really is no lawn to take care of with this little townhome. The guy who we bought it from, he owns 10 out of the 20 townhomes in this little square. He had 14 at one time, but he sold off 4 of them, so he's got 10 left. And the last 3 of them had been selling at 131. So ours, the one that we wanted, was the last one he showed us, and it had the most renovations. We were shocked because it had a new deck on the back of it. It had new LVP which is like plastic faux looking wood, but it looks like hardwood almost. But it had new LVP flooring throughout the house. Uh, it had a renovated bathroom upstairs, a renovated bathroom downstairs. It just looked in great condition. Now the roof was about 20 years old. The air conditioner was about 15. One day those will need to be replaced. One day, but we're so excited about it. He said, he has no problem keeping it rented, no problem at all. And I said, well, what's the most rent rate you think you can get over there? How much rent can you get? He said, well, we were renting it out at like a 1,050. He said, I think we can get 1,250. Wow. So that really helps our numbers if you can get 1,250. And a big difference here was we bought this one, or are buying this one over in Casey. So the Lexington County taxes are nowhere near Richland County. All the properties we were looking at, they were like, $4,000 a year, $3,000 a year. This one was like $700 a year. Now, he's had it for 12 years, so it hadn't been assessed in 12 years. But, and he said that the taxes will go up. I put into our spreadsheet, instead of 700, what if they go up to 2,100 a year? How does that affect the numbers? And we were still positive cash flow. So that's very exciting. I'm going to share with you the next one. I've got another one that I'm going to share with you that is, it's a little house that we're both looking at, but I'll share that with you on the next podcast. This one is going to be titled 605 Picadilly, because we are super excited about this new townhouse and just adding to our portfolio. Currently we have these two condos in 5 Points that we also bought from the same person. We've got these two condos that are renting out just fine. We're not making a killing on it every month, but I know that they'll go up in value just based on the location. And my flip, the house that I'm flipping over in West Columbia, that one should be ready, or it's actually going to be closing on the 26th based on, based on everything that's been happening. So, hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, as Mom always says, make your contribution. Stay tuned, and I'll share more about the next real estate offer. Thanks. Bye.